Assalamu alaikum. Good afternoon. Your Excellency, President Thalman, Shan Mugartam, Honorable Ministers, Ambassadors, distinguished members of the Singapore delegation, ladies and gentlemen. It's a great honor and a great pleasure to welcome you all in Cairo for the Egypt-Singapore Business Forum under the theme Strengthening Bilateral Trade and Investment for Sustainable Growth. We are especially delighted by the presence of His Excellency, and really it's an honor to meet Your Excellency, which gives this gathering special significance, reflecting the depth of our relations and our shared ambition, opening a new chapter of partnership and opportunity. Ladies and gentlemen, Egypt and Singapore share a relationship that continues to grow, yet we know that the scale of our economic partnership still falls short of its full potential. Bilateral trade between our two countries reached around $360 million in 2024, with Singapore FDI stock in Egypt close to $700 billion by June 2024, across tens of companies, registered companies from Singapore. These figures are encouraging, yet not fully utilizing the potential and ambition that we share and we would love to see with Singapore. We must raise our economic cooperation to a level that reflects the future and the depth of our relationship politically and strategically. Excellencies, we meet at a time of profound global transformation, geopolitical tensions, supply chain disruptions, and inflation pressure, and challenging economics around the world. In such times, genuine partnerships rooted in trust, shared values, and mutual benefit are the foundation of resilience and sustainable growth. Ladies and gentlemen, over the past decade, Egypt has pursued an ambitious transformation, and our ambition has been matched by tangible achievements. We've built an extensive network of modern roads, transport links, connecting every corner of the country, and accelerating the flow of goods and services. We have developed a new generation of smart cities, such as the new administrative capital and New Alamein. For Your Excellencies, at least a piece of information, 10 years ago, we only utilized 6% of our land. Today, it's close to 10%, and we're targeting 12% and more in the near future. Designed as modern cities for the future, again, designed as modern centers for investment, governance, and innovation, we have modernized the Suez Canal Economic Zone, and we have the pleasure Mr. Walid is here with us, positioning it as a global logistic and industrial hub, and we are driving bold transition to green energy with some of the region's largest solar and wind projects. Distinguished guests, building this infrastructure has been fundamental to our strategy of attracting investment and driving sustainable development. At the same time, we have undertaken significant monetary and fiscal reforms, streamlined business procedures, and digitizing the government services to enhance transparency, predictability, and competitiveness. Our ambition is very clear. Within the next 2 years, Egypt aims to be ranked amongst the top 50 countries worldwide in the trade and investments competitiveness indicators. That's our aspiration, and we're working very hard to achieve these objectives through the clarity of policies that we highlighted, be it on the monetary policy, fiscal policy, trade policy, as well as the role of the state policy. Ladies and gentlemen, Egypt today is building a new economic narrative, paving the way for investment, modernizing its economy, and positioning itself to play a greater role in regional and global value chain. In this spirit, I invite Egyptian and Singaporean business leaders to make full use of this forum and the B2B session to explore opportunities, forge partnerships, and open new horizons of cooperation. The agreements and MOUs to be signed today reflect our shared determination to deepen cooperation in investment and infrastructure, in education and skill development, in logistics and port digitization, and in institutional capacity building Yet the opportunities extend far beyond, for renewable energy and green hydrogen, to the digital economy and fintech, to food security, agribusiness, engineering, and advanced manufacturing. Distinguished guests, let me once again express my deep appreciation to Your Excellency, President Shanmugatnam, for honoring us with your presence, and to all the distinguished participations for your commitment. Let this forum be a milestone, the beginning of a new chapter of cooperation and trust between Egypt and Singapore, a partnership of vision, innovation, and opportunity for our people today and the generation to come. Thank you very much. Good pleasure.
Thank you, Excellency. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, allow me to invite His Excellency Mr. Masako Zulkifli, Minister for Social and Family Development of the Republic of Singapore, to deliver his speech.
President Tharman Shanmugatnam, Excellency Minister for Foreign Trade and Investment, Excellency Muhammad Al-Latif, Minister of Education and Technical Education, Mr. Hassan Haiba, Chief Executive Officer, General Authority for Investment and Free Zones, members of the Singapore and Egypt business communities, excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. I'm delighted to join Ministers Hassan Al-Khatib and Muhammad Abdul-Latif for the Singapore-Egypt Business Forum. As President Tharman Shanmugatnam mentioned during the joint press conference yesterday, Singapore's companies see real promise in Egypt's future. We have 20 Singapore companies here today, each keen to explore opportunities and forge partnerships in Egypt. Egypt holds a unique strategic position and a wealth of opportunity. We are the most populous country in the Arab world and third in Africa. A vast domestic market brimming with youthful energy. With more than half your people under the age of 25. Egypt also sits at the crossroads of Africa, Europe, and the Middle East, within a natural gateway. Trade and investment across 3 continents. Suez Canal, your ports on the Mediterranean and Red Sea, your membership in regional trade agreements such as the EU-Egypt Association Agreement and the African Continental Free Trade Area give you unparalleled access to African and Middle Eastern markets. Against this backdrop, the complementary Singapore can contribute to expertise in. Beyond ports, these industrial projects also offer opportunities for cooperation and co-investment. Singapore stands ready to be a constructive partner in the SC zone's success. Now is a good time to do more together. Singapore and Egypt are countries that believe in free and open trade. We believe in the benefits of greater economic integration. Today, the rules-based multilateral trading order has helped us prosper has come under increasing strain. Our countries can help some countries complementary strength and strategic locations. There are promising sectors where businesses can work together. I will list a few. First, connectivity and logistics. Singapore's strength in logistics and connectivity complement Egypt's developmental priorities in ports and inland logistics. For example, Pacific International Lines and EDP PSA have established a presence in Egypt and are supporting shipping and distribution. Changi Airport International did a feasibility study for the development of Cairo Cargo City, CCC, and signed an MOU with Egypt's Cairo Airport Company in 2024 to assist with the development of the CCC. Second, urban solutions and infrastructure. Large-scale projects like industrial cities and the new administrative capital are potential entry points for Singapore firms in utilities, smart city systems, and quality assurance and management services. Singapore companies like Minehart are already involved in urban projects as well as data center projects. Egypt's success in attracting large-scale foreign investment, such as from the Ras Al Khaimah Integrated Master Development Project, present further opportunities for Singapore companies across the energy, water, waste, and data infrastructure sectors, in addition to real estate developments. Third, consumer goods and agri-commodities. Egypt's sizable market makes it a natural hub for food and consumer goods manufacturing and agri-processing. Olam Food Ingredients and Kellogg Colorado have already made use of Egypt's attractive location as an export base to reach across the Middle Eastern and African, North African markets. The Masik Life Sciences Laboratory has embarked on a pilot project to conduct research and test the feasibility of growing the Masik rice, a climate-resilient grain in Egypt. Fashion brand Charles & Keith has proven to be quite popular, 6 stores around Cairo. And fourth, tourism. Egypt has plans to double the number of tourists from 15.7 million last year to 30 million by 2031. This requires enhancements to tourism infrastructure, including airports, accommodation, and hospitality services. These present opportunities for Singapore companies in real estate, logistics, and hospitality. The Neon Group from Singapore has already collaborated to promote Egypt's rich cultural heritage, and by taking the innovative and multi-sensory Ramses and the Gold of the Pharaohs exhibition around the world. Beyond trade and capital, investing in our people and institutions is fundamental to sustaining growth. Both Singapore and Egypt recognize that human capital development and good governance are the bedrock of long-term prosperity. I'm glad that MOUs will be signed today between ITE Education Services, Lee Kuan Yew School of Public Policy, and the Singapore International Arbitration Center and their Egyptian partners. Singapore has always placed an emphasis on investing in our people and equipping them with the necessary skills to succeed in life. We are happy to share our experience with our Egyptian friends in human capital development, covering wide-ranging areas from public administration, technical and vocational skills certification, to international arbitration. Let me conclude. The partnership between Singapore and Egypt is poised for a new era. Ours is a friendship grounded in shared strategic interests, stability, prosperity, and a belief in a connected world. It's strengthened too by the ties between our peoples. I'm confident the conversation today will add to our growing partnership with businesses and to the broader relationship between our two nations. Thank you.